Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Give me a second here. I'll make sure we got a link on Discord and everyone's happy. Then we'll have a little bit of hello people and we'll talk about exactly what this stream series is going to be. Okay, oh my word, there's 144 of you here already at the start. Welcome in everyone, thank you for turning up, I appreciate that. Let's have a little shout out. Who do we have? Crafty Cats, Peyton, Star, Lula, Mehmet, Michael, Chef Josh, Franklin, Jen, Guzo, Zuka Boa, Justin, Eduardo, Ian G, Not, Moji, Zax, Julie, Pizza, Conrad, Jude, Georgie. Welcome in guys, how is everyone? Hope everyone is having a wonderful Thursday. I totally thought it was Friday today. I was getting ready to Premiere 5B, which is not due until tomorrow. Yes, but welcome in all. Okay, so let's just get started. For those that are watching this back as a VOD, I will timestamp this afterwards so you can jump straight to the building because we're going to have a little explanation of what this series is going to function as first. So, welcome to Azure Gulf Remastered, everyone. So, this map is a remastering by the wise, beautiful and wonderful Eggsy. Those in our community, and indeed the Cities community, will know who Eggsy is. He makes all my maps for me, and he makes many more maps on the workshop as well. He remastered and totally redesigned the Azure Gulf map that comes with the Sunset Harbour DLC. And he's done an amazing job of it. It's such a nice map. So we are playing modded here. We do have some mods on. I will briefly show up the mod list for those that want to pause the VOD afterwards, or indeed the stream, and have a look at what we're playing with. It's not anything major. It's a lot less modded than Ilos. Think of it more of a Vanilla Plus setup, if you like. A little bit of node controller when we need it. Intersection marking tools on the occasional junctions. And of course, MoveIt. We're also playing with the all milestones unlocked from the start and unlimited money. We have the Vanilla Plus roads available to us, but apart from that, everything else is vanilla assets. We won't be downloading anything off the workshop. We're also playing with some very basic car parking configurations as well, just for when we need car parking in a build. And I really just want this sort of series to serve as a little inspiration point if people want to, you know, leave this on a second monitor. There'll be suburb designs in here, farmland, industry, town centres, downtowns eventually. Beachfronts, you know, there's lots of little sort of inspirational builds that we can place across this map. And then also test ideas as well for our main series like Noob's Guide and Ilos. And yeah, it's going to be fun to play like this because Ilos is a very distinct style. And there is a lot of mild grid frames in that city. So this should be a fun map to start with. We have 233, holy hell, that is a lot so soon. Welcome everyone, appreciate you turning up. Welcome to the live stream. So we'll have a bit of hello people before we start building. Let's see, God, I've missed so much already. Hey Bazza, greetings, hope you're from this map. Me too, Bazza, hope so. Hey Lorna, welcome from Tasmania. Slim Shady as well. Hugo. Yes, so many of you already. Eggs is my favourite map creator. Yes, he is, isn't he? He is indeed. When is the next episode of Ilos? It'll be next week. Because I've been away on holiday and other projects have come up, I haven't had time to plan an Ilos build. So Ilos will be next Friday and then schedule will be back to normal. Okay. Hope that sounds okay. So we've of course popped 81 tiles as well so we can start wherever we like. And I'm thinking we're going to come in through this interchange over here and start doing some fun things. So let's get a new city started, shall we? Of course, for those that are playing with the, I guess, survival aspect of the game, you will still be able to follow this start. It will still work within the survival mechanics, but we just have everything unlocked. So, of course, classic 4-lane road, and I'm going to create a railway junction, which is going to be okay. We will not struggle here, I don't think. We should be okay. I have tested this start, so we should be alright. It's very similar to Navaria's start, to be honest. So, dropping a roundabout. And then let's grab that 4-lane road again. I'm going to pop in a little upgrade. And then this is where the beauty of like Vanilla Plus comes in now, right? So why don't we grab like a 3-lane road right here. And we'll upgrade our roundabout into 3 lanes. And then let's set everyone to a happy little 25-meter offset on the roundabout. Okay, just widen those nodes out for everyone. Do 25 meters here as well. So really, it's kind of funny, right? The mod list I put together here is basically how I want the Cities Skylines 2 to be. So it should be quite fun. It's not totally modded like Ilos is, but it's not totally vanilla either like the base game. So it should be really fun. Should be really good. Oh, Casino with a $5 super chat. Big shout out to Eggsy for this map. This is hands down my favourite from the stock and DLCs. And to have an E-touch just makes me so happy. Me as well, Casino. I know that me and you are enormous lovers of Azure Gulf. And yeah, I agree. It is the best map that Colossal Order put out. And yeah, it's nice to see Eggsy's wonderful, talented map making hand all over it, isn't it? So this is going to be the start of our town, okay? We'll probably fill out these spaces here today, get a little bit of industry and some starting residential. A possible tram waterfront through here as well. Of course, we've got Kianiki now, which is great. Okay, so we'll have this here. This roundabout's going to come over. So I might as well just hook this into the other interchange while we're here. So we'll use the road tools to come onto a bridge. And then let's go for 60 units. That seems sensible to me. Come back down to ground, and then this can hopefully just arrange itself back in with this road guideline snap with a curve tool. Splendid, wonderful. So that's going to give 2 highway connections for the initial town. That's it, we can just start building now. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab some small suburban roads. I think I'm going to run with some of these cute 2-lane avenues with trees. We'll come off a road guideline as well. Let's sort of eye up where I want things to sit. I think we'll follow this tree line with the road. So we'll come out by 8 units initially. And then we'll just get a little curve on. And then we can start planning our suburb off the back of this. I am still playing with the American Eclectic theme. Just in case we need some sort of variation within the suburbs themselves. But we'll probably end up using European suburbia or vanilla housing for quite a lot of it. Welcome if you can do. Congratulations on 10th subs as well today, Fusey. Very, very well done. If you guys haven't given Fusey a little congratulations, then please do. Okay, so let's come on with some grid snapping, and then we'll just start bringing in some basic suburban frames. I'll save a little bit of detailing for my road here as well. I'm also going to give a touch of forest brush. We'll have to make a new forest brush for this map as well. We can do that together today. Okay, so I really want to respect the rail line here as well. Perhaps have some residential that is facing out toward the rail. Again, lots of fence detailing now. And intersection marking tool node networks as well, so we can already start saving the node count right from the start of the series. Can you show the power water toll booths for the map? Yes, absolutely we can. So we'll have a look at the interchanges too. Yeah, so there's some toll booths over here on the map, so you already start making money. They are built into the map, you can't change the pricing on them, but they're there. There is some wind turbines up on the hill. Again, just such good work from Eggsy. Please go and throw this map a rating on the workshop as well. And there's also an Eggsy Castle up here too, of course, after the Lord Eggsy. Such a busy stream. Oh my god, yeah, 334. Welcome in everyone, thank you for hanging out on the streams. Appreciate that's a big turnout for a live stream, I really appreciate that. Yes, and then the dam. And he's done some fantastic work here, hasn't he? So he's used the vanilla walking pathways with lots of their pillars almost. I don't know what you would call this. I have no idea about hydroelectric dams. I don't know what the technical term is for this. But you can get on board with the vibe, can't you? A little wooden bridge coming over. And then look at this. How good is this? More of these pathway details up at the top. And then there's a sort of overflow for the dam. It's pretty special. It is a wonderful, wonderful map that Eggsy's put together. So yeah, if you're on the PC and you are looking for a map, in my opinion, this is the best one. Yeah, this is just outstanding. It's the best map that Colossal Order released, made better by Eggsy. So yes, please, everyone. Okay, cool. So let's carry on here. I think what I would like to do now with seeing this sort of come to fruition is have a little look at what we can do with this collector road snapped on an angle from the rail line. That should give us a slightly happier aesthetic, I think, shouldn't it? And then we'll bring this one out. Probably just do this on a curve, actually, can we? Maybe a little bit further up. There we go. That's what I'm after. Wonderful. So let's get our frames in. We'll start bringing off these ones now. Lots of back-to-back zoning to start out with. Just a sort of general, slightly rural suburb out this side of the map. Nothing major. Let's be snapping to those road guidelines too. And I don't think there's a reason why we can't establish a little sort of frontage system on the edge of the suburb here. Again, lots of road guideline snaps to map out those initial zoning frames. Let's do the same over here as well. We'll decide what's going to happen with this waterfront later on, but for right now, it can just hold those initial housings. Let's feed this through as well. This should be getting us near enough where we need to be. Come off the road guideline. And yes, let's bring this down to this guideline actually. There we go. Cool. And this can also carry on here too. Okay. Not too bad. Let's maybe give a little bit more importance to the main road. So I think we could go for... Again, I'm not familiar with every single Vanilla Plus road, so there might be some spicy options available for us today. How about this median? Seems a little bit more important, doesn't it? Let's bring it down. Not all the way, though. We will actually leave the vanilla one on the roundabout, maybe until the road straightens out and then the trees can start. So we'll consider that as network detailing. And then we're finally out of ILOS now. I can use some of the boreal pines that I never use. How do these look on the road? Absolutely awful. No. I'm not using those here. They're a little bit dominant, aren't they? I think a linden. I think a linden's quite tasteful, isn't it? Let's go for that. Okay. So, Eggsy's water pipes are under the roads. We'll bring these up and through. And then let's just have them come up through here. Again, for the start of the city, we'll treat it as though a start that someone following with no milestones, or going through the milestones can follow. But eventually we'll, you know, stop using water pipes and save the nodes, but it also serves both purposes that way then as well. Okay. Wonderful. So deciding how I want the residential to sit against the road. Let's first of all decide on a theme. I think while we're sort of playing with slightly rawer vibes here, I've missed a super chat, haven't I? Oh my god. Aaron Nitzel with a $9.99 US super chat, long time fan, first time caller. Also, long live, long live Roy Keane. Cheers, Egg. Thank you so much, Aaron. Really appreciate the super chat, mate. And yes, absolutely, long live Roy Keane. If we've got some members in the live chat, we can get some Roy Keane emojis in there as well. But yes, thank you so much for turning up, guys. Really appreciate it. 387 of you as well. It's insane for a live stream. I really appreciate that support. Thank you so much. I hope this series is enjoyable at least. I've been thinking about doing this for a while. We've spoke about it in the Noobs Guide for a fair amount of time as well. Sort of a creative Cities Skylines mode using a very simple modellist set. Nothing overly complicated. You know, what intersection marking tool can be if you want it to be, but most of the time it's okay. Okay. And wonderful. Let's get a little district painted out and then we can decide on the theme. Let's go for European Suburbia. Cool, that'll be fine for us. Is there a power source nearby? Yes, Eggsy's waters have power in them, don't they? I know that. Novari was the same. So that's fine, we'll just siphon it off of the water until it all sinks through. Okay, let's go for our first residences here. Again, with European Suburbia, shattered and inconsistent zonings or large amounts of zonings aren't really that much of a worry because they're all nice looking assets. It's only really the vanilla stuff I worry about with mass zoning. Otherwise we should be okay here. Alright, so it's kind of weird playing this creative mode actually because we don't have to follow the constraints at the start of the game, you know, waiting to hit those detailing milestones. And we can be pretty creative from the get-go. So let's come off of road length here. go for that one. Actually, I wonder if we should do this with IMT instead. Where would that segment end? I'd have to add another node in, wouldn't I? Yeah, we won't use IMT networks for this particular section. It's okay. The node count should not be a worry on this map because it won't be like a full-size branded city, i.e. Ilos, Palaban, etc. Okay. Jen's got the Roy Keane emojis in. Egg getting keen by Superchat, I know, right? I know. Egg, hey, legit hockey. There's power plates in the river, there absolutely is casino. Absolutely is. Okay, so I'm going to bring in some initial nature reserve fence patterns. And then let's go ahead and start zoning up a little touch of commercial. Sit on the main street. Again, we are with Find It and Plot the Growables and Rico, so we can refine our sets as and when we want them, but for a lot of the time we'll rely on organic zoning. Oh, DJ with a $10 super chat as well, raising a glass to the start of a phenomenal new city. Thank you so much, DJ. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's really generous, lovely. Thank you. It's like so nice. I also have some of my rural power line assets from Ilos as well. Again, just so we don't have to use the awful vanilla ones for everything. So we will use these for detailing too. And we'll probably do some potential power lines against the road as well. Again, we'll consider a detail in here. Now, I'm trying to hit a rural vibe with this time. This initial sort of start here, as we do with basically every city, to be fair. Okay, and then maybe we can cross the road here. There we go. Cute. So things are growing up. Let's go ahead and get some more zonings in here too. So we'll have a little chat about what's going to happen with the rail line. Let's come into IMT for this. And then we're going to draw in a section. And you, my friend, shall become a decorative network. So I'm probably thinking ore industry fence for this, you know. And if we do a little shifteroo here, if you don't know this functionality of IMT, there is a video on the channel covering it. I'm not going to explain it every time, but you can go check it out if you need to know how to use it. And then let's do apply to whole street. Yes, please. And this should take us up to the bridge, I believe, where the segment changes. Yes, there we go. Fantastic. That's so good. Such a massive improvement for IMT. Absolutely incredible. 427 of you here as well, guys. Thank you so much for turning up. Welcome into the stream. Okay, so we're beginning to get some starting industry here. This is okay. So why don't we now begin to expand out of this side here? And then we can plan in a little industrial spot here again, so we don't have to go immediate generic industry. We can do any of the DLC industries here as well. But we'll just see what happens for the time being. We'll go for this little median road. Yeah, let's go for that. I was slightly more industrial this side of the map. So we'll come out straight for 20 segments and then we'll allow this to curve. And because Eggsy's preset highway intersections on this map are so nice, the map flows really nicely. So you can see we've already done one arterial highway connection here. Eventually this one will span up to hook up with this one. And then likewise these can come into here. So it's just a really convenient, well-designed map to play. Super, super fun. I'm reading a chat. I'm assuming Eggs is using no water pipes mod. Not initially, Aaron, but we will be doing. I don't think I have it on anyway. Do I? Do I have no water pipes on? I don't think I do I? No, but we will, of course. Yeah, we will. I'm trying to keep the start of this city as survival friendly as possible for those that are wanting to follow along with, you know, the survival aspect of the game, if you like. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get some industrial roads in there. We'll start getting this industry mapped out. So we'll use a road guideline snap to find our favorite nodes. There we go. Let's bring this one in. Bring it down onto the rail. And then, again, I imagine, because this will be just generic service industry for the start of the city, we will probably amend it at some point, but we'll just wait and find out what happens. Okay, so let's start doing some industry now. And keep it in the theme of creative mode. I want this to be sort of a more rural end of the industry space. So why don't we grab this power line now, because we know we want to use this for some sort of detailing. And then we'll keep it running probably through the roundabout here, I imagine. It's going to be most approps. Let's come off all of our snapping for this. Yes, and then come through the roundabout. That's good. Maybe a distributed farmland. Several small-style family farms that belong to a common industry district with admin mill maintenance in the centre. That sounds good. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I want to get from you guys too. Is, you know, ideas for creative modes. Is something that you'd like to see come into creative mode because you need inspiration for your city? Then, you know, let me know. Those for watching the VOD back that are at a later date as well, please get involved with those comments. If you want to see a particular build be tried out, then let's do it in this stream. Maniac Mano with a $10 super chat. Good morning, good evening, and good night. Hello, people. Thank you so much, Maniac. Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's nice to have you here. Good morning, mate. I think it is morning for you, right? Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Oh, 404 should be. Holy crap, that's so many people. Appreciate you turning up, everyone. I really, really do. Right, let's go for some more zonings here. Again, I think I'm going to move into a touch of dirt just because of the aesthetic I want in this area. We'll keep the one-way system flowing in the industry area just to keep the traffic moving. Which is more fun, regular or creative mode? Ask me at the end of the stream. Go Pancake. And I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I think it's probably creative mode for me. It's just the way I like to play the game. Okay. So we'll go for a little car park here. Then we can get some buildings in along this side. Let's first of all get that generic industry in. Again, we can refine assets as when we want them to come in and what they want to look like. We can possibly even squeeze in an industries warehouse here already and just get it to store commercial zone goods. We'll try it. We'll go in. Again, this is all an experiment for me as well. Oh, did I not download the parking spaces? I didn't, did I? You idiot. Or did I? Let's find out. Use find it. I don't think I did. Parking. No, yeah, I got the parking lot roads, but not the parking spaces. But we can maybe use... Do bad peanuts come with them? No, they don't. But no, I do. I do have them. Parking spaces. Yes, let's go for this one. It's one with Anarchy. Prop Anarchy as well. So we'll just do some mock ones until I actually get the real ones. That would be massively helpful. We'll do these on fill. Let's go for Prop N 2 Anarchy. Then we'll rotate them around. I will change these out for next time. Don't worry about that. And then let's go for... See how deep are these? Yeah, that should be fine. We'll get them in and then use MoveIt to amend. Yep, that's an oversight on my part. Just move Unified UI out the way a little bit. There we go. And then we'll grab props. These will be decals, won't they? Yes, they will. Okay. Oh, hey, Eggsy. Welcome in, mate. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for the map. Really appreciate that. Like, literally best map ever, mate. Just so nice. And Karina as well. Welcome in. Anyone else watching Egg from work? I imagine a few of you are at this time of day. Yes, a few of you will be. Yes. So I'll just make all these historical as they come in. Don't want a massive industry district. Getting some repeated assets, which is quite nice. These ones work quite nicely back to back, actually, with the little courtyards. Can possibly do something there as well. Oh, Steve Goodwin with a £5 super chat. Great to see what have been another cracking city build. Would love to see more railways and maybe a few more railways. Yes, of course, Prasek. As always, mate, we'll do some railways for you, of course. Thank you for hanging out on the stream, buddy. Appreciate you. And thanks for the super chat too. Very generous. Okay. So just some little spots of overgrowth here around the entrance to the town. Getting our first Sims coming in now as well. Have we satisfied that commercial demand? It should hopefully come in soon. There we go. Yeah, these guys want police and whatnot as well. So let's do that. Let's go for police department. And we'll have you on a little angle, I think, actually. Let's go ahead and grab one of our cute 1 unit roads. Which one do we want? Maybe this one might be quite special. Turn off road bending as well. I'm after that 45-degree angle. And then we'll just put our police car up and out front. Okay, it's not bad. Do a little bit of service paint here. Maybe a little park prop in there would possibly be appropriate. And then, there we go. There's a big statue, isn't it? It's taller than the building. Should be fun coming up with lots of different new little vanilla detailing palettes in a series like this. We'll see. We'll leave that there for right now. Yes, let's also give you services as well. We'll chuck in a fire station over this side, possibly here, if that's going to back onto the rail near perfectly. I think I'm happy with that. Yes, please. 453, thank you so much for turning up, everyone. Really appreciate that. Welcome into the new creative mode live streams. How to get parking lots on Xbox. You only have the Green Cities option available, Flight Sim. That's the only option for console players, I'm afraid. Okay. Let's come into bit of chain link fencing. We'll stick this on a fence fill. And then we can use this to border our little rural, overgrown industry area here as well. So we'll still be playing like the same way that we usually play on the channel. Like very slow but sure expansion. But it should hopefully still be quite fun. Okay. Let's chip away a little bit more of that industry demand. Let's also bring through another little dirt road here from our rural tab. Then let's come in from this side. Let's also remove some of the trees. I think we'll keep the chain link fencing going down this side too. That's going to be quite nice. Oh, Carlos with a €5 super chat. Did someone mention railways? Someone did mention railways, Carlos. Yes, they did. Thank you so much for the super chat, mate. Also, the railway gang is here, everyone. Really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you for hanging out on the stream too, my friend. Yeah, let's keep this chain link number going all the way around. See, it's things like this, you know, that I think are missing from the base game. Just being able to access the chain link fencing that you've already paid for, because it's in the Natural Disasters DLC, and use it as a fence is very much yes please for me, this sort of stuff. Let's not keep the overgrowth going down here. Let's move down to a slightly smaller size around the edge of the roundabout, or roundabout warehouse even. Okay. This city is already looking super cute. Thank you so much, DJ. Really appreciate it. Egg loves his fences. We do. I should have just called this stream Cities Skylines Fence Mode, actually, shouldn't I? Probably would have been a little bit more appropriate. So we'll concrete up between the car park. Please ignore the car parking spaces. That's totally an egg modded fart. I forgot to grab the actual car parking spaces. So we'll get them next time, I promise. I'll go get them after this stream. Okay, let's bring in some general content creator overgrowth now. Got some long grasses in amongst this overgrowth. That's way too much. Let's remove a little bit of that and turn that brush strength down. Okay, let's do this from a sort of a bird's eye perspective and sort of map out exactly how we want the overgrown area to look. Okay, it's not looking too bad. The roundabout definitely wants a bit of help, doesn't it? We'll do some decorating here in a second. Let's make sure everyone's fine over here. We should be okay. Got a little bit of residential still have to come in. We are getting some commercial. This should be okay. Let's go for that one. Yeah. We'll come back to this area in a second. So, taller trees. I think I'll keep this area quite parched of trees whilst it's almost serving as a little bit of industrial waste space. I don't think a touch of gravelly surface painter would go amiss here as well. Well, actually, ruined. Is ruined better? No, I think I prefer the gravel. Let's go for that. Relatively random spots of it, okay? I'm not looking for perfect surface painter here. Just little, maybe sort of slightly more compacted areas of dirt under the overgrowth. A little bit something like that. Yeah, murders a little bit of that relentless green, doesn't it, I think? And then maybe... I'm very keen to use these somewhere today because I cannot use these in Ilos. They stand out like a sore thumb. So maybe just one or two on this side. Okay. It's not bad, is it? I think I'm happy with that. Little industrial area. This can be relatively modular and expanded as well. I also have an industry area tied onto it as well because Eggsy has painted out a lot of resources within this map already. It's super patchy, which is what gives it its really cool sort of farmland look. But of course we've got extra landscaping tools anyway, so we can do our own natural resources. Okay, fantastic. Let's get some more commercial zoning now in the town centre. And we'll save some room for those walkability spots and keep everything quite cute and rural. Let's go ahead and get a pathway in. Bring this down. Oh, I've missed a super chat again. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. What is it up? We forgive you for crap parking spaces. Thank you so much, Jen. Yes, I will make it up with extra car parking next stream. Yes, we will. Yvonne with a $13.99 Canadian dollar super chat. I like the Eggsy statue idea. Thank you so much for the super chat, Yvonne. I haven't seen that idea. Have I missed it? If someone can explain that to me. Eggsy statue idea. I don't know what that means, Yvonne, but thank you so much for the super chat, lovely. I appreciate it. I'm guessing it's a statue named after Eggsy, is it? We can do. We can do. Are those Vanilla Plus roads? Yes, we're playing with the Vanilla Plus set, Bad Wolf. Yes. Yes, we are. Oh, hail Lord Eggsy. Oh, hail Lord Eggsy, indeed. Team Eggsy statue. Someone's going to need to explain these statues for me. I've missed that one in the live chat. I'm sorry. I've missed that one. Okay, let's come back to IMT. And IMT will work on path networks as well, FYI, if you didn't know. So stuff like this, we can maybe go for a touch of forestry fence. Okay. Maybe a park in here too now. Let's go for a little dog park on the corner. Yeah. A little bit of commercial zone on either side, never hurt anyone. And then we can perhaps bring in a little line of live oaks, if you will. We'll wait for those commercials to grow up yet, though. Okay, but demands are coming in. Everyone's growing, slowly but surely. Let's carry on mapping out some of these road network frames. Just fill this space that we've got in this initial sort of starting suburb today. It's been a long time since I've played on Azure Gulf as well. For those that have been around on the channel for a long time, you'll know that we did an Azure Gulf stream when Sunset Harbour first launched, back when the channel was bad. Back when it was bad. Alright, and then let's do some node controller here. We'll hide everyone and then we'll just give everyone a touch of offset, especially our blue friend. Says the Smurfs. And then we'll get rid of all this. And then we'll change the tree here. Okay, 450 watching, crowded state is very watching. Is that a live stream record? 463? It could be. I really appreciate everyone turning up for the live streams. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I suggested someone should make a statue of Eggsy in front of the station. Map name, Eggsyville. We should make the statue. Has to be a has to be a cathedral. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Lauren? Yeah, I mean, this can be the Eggsy statue. Here. Edward Eggsy. Keep the name formatting going that we use in Ilos and Palavan. Don't see why not. It's pretty cute. But yes, we'll have some kind of homage to E6 in this map, of course. Be rude not to. The guy's a legend. Yes, this is fine. This is general suburbia frame now. This will do us wonders. Let's go ahead and drop in a med clinic as well. Let's keep everyone leveling up and happy around this space. Possibly on this corner here we can make almost like a little micro town centre. Nuances like this one there, markings hiding them. Perhaps stretching out a touch as well. I'm also going to remove that bit of corner zoning just because I want it to be free. Maybe do a little custom kids park in here or something. Oh, Bad Wolf with a $7.99 Australian dollar super chat. Hashtag save the nodes. Thank you so much, Bad Wolf. Yes, we won't have to worry about node counts on this series. Yes, it won't be. Yeah. The channel wasn't bad back then. Not the Connor wasn't bad back then, idiot. Yes, the channel wasn't bad back then. Stop it, silly. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate it. Welcome into the stream, mate. It's nice to see you around. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Looking forward to that fresh Warhammer 3 DLC. And then, yes, more zonings here. Let's get that residential demand in. A little bit more this side, and then over here as well. I want them facing out onto this frontage network here. And then there's more detail to be had here. So what we might as well do with this little pathway that's coming down is now expand this into sort of arterial side green belt, if you will, and just allow it to meander where it wants. Bring it into this side, and then also add a connection on there as well. Looks like they might actually benefit from a pedestrian bridge here too. Oh, we can do a bus line. Garbage collection would be grand, right? Yes, let's do that. It's usually, oh yes, I usually forget the sewage treatment stuff at the start of a new city, but it's garbage this time. Actually, does this map have sewage? Yes, it does, doesn't it? Yes, of course it does, idiot. Okay. I've been lurking just to get through this last hour of work. Hope all are well. Well, I think we're all good, Connor. Hope you're well as well, mate. You keep trooping on at work, buddy. Hope it ends soon. Yep, this can all be zoned up. This is fine. 2 deeps are okay. Leave the game on 3 speed. The commercial demand is insanely picky, isn't it? It's giving us some grief for growing. I'm not sure why that is. Actually, you know what? For a town centre like this, we're going to custom plop it. Actually, this might be the Rico bug, you know. It could be. It probably is, to be fair. Don't want to plop this now, it'll start zoning, right? No. No, it won't. Okay. Let's actually have these on the opposite side because I want them to face the main street instead. Yeah. So all of our classic favourite university city assets are going to do a wonderful job for us here. A Delta Queen on the corner. Does that little drive-through asset work quite nicely there? I think it does, doesn't it? Yeah. The appropriate commercial assets on a corner can make a world of difference to a build. Let's get these trees on the road upgraded. And possibly date palms will be too eccentric here. Yes, not at all. Eastern Cottonwoods might be a good shout. I think so. And that's very nice, isn't it? I don't think I'm totally against that. I wish there was mods on Xbox. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Flight Sim, it would. It's a totally different game on the consoles. Use the Lord Churwick Castle and rename it the Eggsy Castle. Eventually we will do. We're not placing one of the monuments on the first episode. We will get there eventually. Yeah, we will. God, I'm missing so much chat. What map is this? This is the remastered Azure Gulf Woodrow from Eggsy. If you don't have access to the workshop, then you can play on Colossal Order's version of Azure Gulf if you have the Sunset Harbour DLC. Okay, so industrial demand is growing out now. And I think I'd just like to construct perhaps a cute little farm. This is fertile land, isn't it? Yes, it is. I mean, we can change it anyway. I don't know why I'm concerned about that. Right, let's remove the trees from here and we'll begin to construct just a cute little farm here because I don't want loads of generic industry. We'll have some to produce goods, of course, but not vast amounts of it. Get some in there as well. Just make sure that this stuff here isn't leveling insanely either. Okay. Cool. Might actually custom place some of the generic industry here to help. I want to avoid smokestacks if I can. A couple of these might be welcome. Maybe on the backs of the car park here actually, perhaps we can go for some repeatable warehouse designs. I know I'm clipping props into the building, but it'll be fine. Maybe spin the other one the opposite way just so the pattern staggers a little bit. Something like that. Need to get some decals as well, some stained decals just to dirty up the concrete a little bit. Okay. Yeah, using the car park to drive through, but it's fine, be fine. Oh, Brad Stanton with a $5 Australian dollar super chat. OE, love heart. Thank you so much, Brad. We love you as well, mate. Thank you for hanging out. Glad to see you back in the streams, matey. Really appreciate the support. Gonna miss this live, got mum duties to do, but we'll catch up later. Have a good afternoon. Have a successful afternoon of mum duties, Claire. Thank you for hanging out and stopping by anyway. Appreciate it. Yes, Fuse Candy has shared a link to the map again in the live chat. If anyone wants to go grab it and play along, then you can do. I will put it in the link in the description after the stream as well. Oh, Eggsy has been a member for 9 months. Oh my god, Eggsy, that's crazy, mate. Another month, another wasted free super chat. That's always. Thank you so much, Eggsy. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you for being a 9-month member. That is immense. Almost 500 viewers. Yes, this is a stream record, by the way. Yeah, 496 is. We've never had that before. I appreciate everyone turning up. I love the foliage. Really helps mask the effect of the pollution from the industry area. It does, doesn't it, Jeanette? It does. I have a question. Oh my god, I'm missing some super chats. Hold on, I'll come back and answer that question in a second. Jennifer Cox has been a member for 6 months and has said, this is so much fun. We're just being free and wild on this map. Yes, we are, Jennifer. Thank you so much for being a member for 6 months, lovely. I really appreciate that. Crazy. And then Brad Stanton has been a member for 5 months with a green love heart. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Brad. I really appreciate that. And then DJ's been a member for 9 months as well. Isn't Overcharged amazing? Let's show him the appreciation he deserves and hit that like button. It's free. Oh my god, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much for all support. Right, let's do some building. That was a lot of reading. I think I saw someone ask what the random tree rotation thing was. It's a mod called random tree rotation, I think, isn't it? I think so anyway. Right, let's get a farm building down. And we'll paint this area out. Let's get some farming alongside the rail. Should blend in quite nice with our rural theme as well. Probably remove some of that oil as well. Well, definitely remove the oil because we don't want it here. I do appreciate the aesthetic in the texture though. Or the change in the texture rather. Okay. On an angle. We can maintain its connection there. And then possibly bring some surface painter involved as well. Just gravel up the front of it a little bit more. Onto the pavement? Yes, yes, I think so. We'll definitely extend that farm fencing out as well. For tiny little networks like this, I'm not going to bother with the IMT functionality, but for larger ones like the ore fence against the rail, then we will. Road length is not what we want on here either. And then this side we will use IMT to make the network run flush with the rail line. So you will now become farm fencing. If I can find a touch of Old Faithful Farm. There we go. Cool. Perfect. So 100% the aesthetic that we've learned from the Noob's Guide now that we absolutely adore is the addition of fertile or fields sat against a rail line is something that we can all learn to appreciate, isn't it? We've got a cargo station here as well, so it becomes a little more active. Possibly a train station down here as well, actually. We'll see. We will get there eventually. Okay, I hope this new city is a new theme other than the traditional suburbs downtown stuff. Something like small counties scattered across the map. Anyway, I love all your cities. Yes, it's not going to be like a mass sprawling suburbia across this entire landmass. It won't be like that. Yeah, little communities, and then we will do something of a downtown on this main landmass on the waterfront. And yeah, just do it something nice there. But yeah, it's not going to be like a traditional Palaven or Novaria, Ilos, etc. Yeah, it's going to be different. Okay. So let's decide how we want fields to fit. So we do immediately have access to large fields. How about we go for... I mean, animal farms don't need the resource, do they? Yeah, okay. So maybe we go for large crop field first. We'll definitely have this lengthways against the rail. Or something like that. Should we decide on the crop? Oh, cotton's quite nice, isn't it? As a taters, wheat is also cute. They're all nice. I think I'll go for cotton. Never ever use the cotton aesthetic. And again, we'll mirror these up now so it expands the vibe. Oh, if you candy with a £5 super chat, drop in the subscriber feeds as I need to drop in and out for a bit. You are the Don of Cities Skylines. Super excited for this series. Thank you so much for your candy. I really appreciate that. I'm not the Don, but I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much, lovely. And enjoy your busy day, whatever you're up to. Right. Let's go for some back-to-back large fields now. And then this should complete our railside farmland aesthetic. Fantastic. It can often be awkward going back to farmland to find and replacing the large fields because you've sort of already planned for the small fields to occupy that space. Can be a little awkward. Maybe that's just me. Right, and then let's give them a connection as well. Okay. Wonderful. Good night, Bad Wolf. I can see people saying good night. I believe she's leaving. Yes, there we go. We'd love to hang out more as not as strong-willed as Brad. 11 PM, just late. Yes, no one's as strong-willed as Brad. Brad Wolf. Don't worry about that. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Enjoy your sleep. Love you all, Egg. You've got a wonderful community. Yes, we do. We do indeed. First live stream. Glad I caught it. Welcome in, Kyla. Nice to meet you, buddy. Hello. Hello, people. Hello, Kyla, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm after here. Long fields ahead of the industry is quite a nice aesthetic, isn't it? It looks like mushrooms, actually, when you're down this close to it. Yeah, happy with this. This is a nice start to a farm, at least. Let's bring in some trees to hug the farm fence line. We'll also do IMT networkage on the main road down to the interchange, which will become a decorative network, and you will be farm fencing as well. You will shift off of the pavement to there, and then you will run between intersections. Wonderful. Getting better with the IMT now. We get a little bit quicker with it every time, don't we? So let's come with the tree pattern here. I feel like, again, content creator trees are going to be most appropriate. Just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, I just had to sneeze. Okay, so possibly live oaks, why it's a farm. Let's come off that linear fence fill as well. And then let's go here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with the live outlining. It can shelter a little bit of our farmage. Let's also do a touch of NC on here as well. Yeah, especially with our green friend. There we go. Possibly don't want the traffic light here, actually. Yeah, I'm going to turn that off. Cool. How do you like planning your city? Do you build the majority, then go back in detail? We do fully detail from trees to zoning space from the beginning. This is where I get kind of stuck. Yeah, slow and detailed from the beginning. I do very slow expansion, is how I like to play. But you might not enjoy that, you know, try both. But to be fair, it depends on the project. Like, you look at Ilos's downtown road network frame, that was all planned beforehand. And then things like the start of the city are a lot slower, but majority of the time, it's slow and steady for me, yeah. Okay. Why don't we see if we can tether a farm maintenance building on here as well. Almost fuse that fence in together if we can. That would be appreciated, I think. Although those bins are touching the electric line, let's hope that they're not conductive. Yeah, that's going to sit really nicely against a farm fence there, isn't it? This is definitely my new favourite 2022 spice I've discovered. Fields against rail lines is so far up my street, it's unreal. Simon Greenwood with a $1.99 super sticker. It's the cool pair. Thank you so much, Simon. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you for the support. And which mods let you place props in line? That would be the prop line tool, Michael. And it wasn't me with a 50 G2Q super chat. I haven't seen that currency before. Greetings from Guatemala. Hello, it wasn't me. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for the support, mate. I've never seen G2Q before as a currency. Guessing it's Guatemalan dollars, is it? No idea, but welcome into the stream anyway, mate. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so let's do some animal production now. And I think, again, possible animal spice. You always drive past animal fields in the UK especially. Not that this is a UK-inspired build, but you can get on board with the idea. Let's go for... I actually forget what these assets look like, the animal pastures. Just going to want the resources before the cows appear anyway. What animals do we want here? None of them lay eggs, which is disappointing. That would have been appropriate. We'll go for sheep right now. Oh yes, the tree is obstructing the train line. Excellent shout. We need some hay bales plopped randomly on empty fields. Yeah, I think that's where the Industries DLC kind of fell a little bit short, wasn't it? You didn't get many industrial props, and you did with the Part Life DLC. Right, that'll do for right now. We will pay attention to the demands at least. We need to get some residentials in. Let's keep all this zoning up. And then we can have a look at a possible school park design as well within this space, because Sims are going to need that. So what we'll do is align a car parking road with the grid on the main road, at least to the guideline. And then we'll do service entry road in. We'll place our high school. We'll keep it relatively rural and cute with the regular American one. And then let's spin this around to something like that. We could even back this up. I mean, we don't have that much high density demand, but it could be like a modular expansion when we need it. They do blend quite well, the high schools. But yeah, we don't need to do that yet. We don't have that much education demand. Okay, so I want to wrap this around the high school as well, so the car park ends this side. And then I think I remember this node controller trick now. If we change this to... Which one is it? Yeah, if we change it to a bend, we can get rid of that awkward spacing on parking lot roads where it sort of narrows down and actually have it as like a curved car park. A little bit of node controller fun for us all. And then let's grab some classic high school detailing basketball courts. They're a clear favourite. Let's go ahead and grab these. Oh, Kerry became a YouTube egg. Welcome in, Kerry. Thank you so much for the support, lovely. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. The Palavan Metro was one of my favourite rail field action. Is that the official term, Sam? Rail field action. I can get on board with that. Yes, that Palavan Metro line was nice, wasn't it? Yeah, I enjoyed that. I did. Okay, we'll have one there, and then I want to get a little possible 1 unit road. Actually, no, I might actually use the service roads as access roads within the campus. I think they're a little bit different from the traditional ones, aren't they? Let's just draw in a straight piece, and then again we'll come back to the guideline and the curve. Let's not make everything so rigidly straight. Spin this one around as well and back this onto it. Again, I might get Bob for this series, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'd almost always forget to switch out Bob config files, so Ilos is Bob, looks like Ilos, and this one looks like Creative Streams. Okay, we'll have that there. I want to make sure this looks nice from the main road as well. Let's make sure we actually bring those linden patterns on the main road in too. There we go. That's a cool trick for more parking. Yes, nice little node control, that one. Okay, we'll do some surface paint around the back here too. Not that the one though, we want the concrete. And then let's bring it up and then into here as well. Okay, prop detail to be had out here too. Let's dive into the world of healthcare, and we can see if we can possibly squeeze in a gymnasium here too as part of this campus. I'm going to drag these two nodes slightly further down. There we go. And then that concrete texture can come back through. Okay, let's knock the high school back a little bit. How far until this becomes disconnected? About there. Okay, we'll factor that in as well then. Do you have parking lot roads? Yes, we are using parking lot roads, but I've forgotten the parking spaces because I'm an idiot. So they will be here for next live stream. Yeah. So we can place them in, but no spaces yet, of course. Because I am a dong and forgot to turn them on. Cool, so we'll have some action here. Let's turn off our markings. Just stretch everyone out a touch and then square it all off. That's a little bit more importance to that junction. And I think we'll do some park fencing here as a barrier on this side of the campus. Let's bring it to hug the road. Let's go for this one. Cool. And then I think maybe linden pattern might look a little bit weird here. Possible green trees will look alright though. Cool. I've been in love with linden trees lately. Yeah, lindens are nice, aren't they? I don't use them enough, to be honest. It's like commercial demand is not growing on the street here at all. Do we need to like rezone this? Are you okay? Let's go for a batch a bit, see if that helps it out. Alright, let's go for more residences here. Is power jumping through yet? Yes, we're good now. This power line can be severed. Let's keep growing the suburban route today. So what does Eggsy use for like the Azure Gulf forest? It's boreal pines, cottonwoods and live oaks and chestnuts. A little bit of long grass and wild hedging in there as well. Okay. not doing fencing with IMT, I see. In certain spaces we are. Like this fencing with the rail line is IMT. For enormous stretches of fencing I'll use it, but for small stretches it's like overkill. It's like when people use network multi-tool just to make a simple curve. It's like just draw it in. You don't need network multi-tool for that. It's the same deal now with IMT. Everyone's like, oh, do every single fence with IMT. It's like, yes, you can, but you don't need to. Just the long stretches need to be saved, and then you're alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and carry on placing some more commercial here. Let's go for... Don't want lots of upmarket stuff, really. Actually, let's move that one. We'll have this one on the corner, because that's a nice little corner unit. Then we'll have that one there, and then we'll go for a 1 deep asset. We'll have a live oak lining in here too. You guys will be able to see how erratic I am building cities as well when it isn't being recorded for an episode. It'll be a little bit different. I think it will be anyway. The road looks really nice. Which one? Did I miss it? Where does your name come from? Sorry if it's been asked a million times. It's just an old Xbox handle. Oranges everywhere. Yeah, there's no grand story behind it. Yeah. It's just an old Xbox handle. That's it. Okay, let's go into some props now. Sort of fill out this concrete space on the side of the high school. Some part life assets are probably nice here. Actually, I would rather it be active space. So if it can be an asset that Sims will come to, then I'm going to be happier with that. Let's maybe go for an on-site cafe that could almost be treated as like a little cafeteria, perhaps. For the students, we can rotate it so it gets its connection. And how about we do another one opposite, and then we can maybe do some sort of nice eateries out front with some benches. Now the question is, what bench props do we want? Yeah, I think these ones. We'll go for a little line of them anyway. And then I want something like a planter. And you know what would work for this is the Green Cities plant pots. Oh my god, Kendai with a $50 super chat. Super cute Rural Vibes developing here. Looking forward to seeing more egg. Thank you so much, Kendai. That is insane. You've always donated like insane amounts, Kendai. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yes, just nuts. Kendai is insane. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Okay, let's come on to a little bit of prop line tool fill in. We'll go for some of these here. We'll dive back into prop benches. Probably using liberal arts. And then let's come down. Let's not auto default either. Oh, hey dear. Welcome into the stream. How are you? Egg was once a console peasant. Yes, I did play on Xbox for a little bit. You mean like just playing on Xbox? Yeah, I used to play like 360, like loads, like back in the day. But yeah, I've not played my Xbox for since I got a gaming PC, pretty much. Yeah. Let's turn off the snapping here. No, off, not on. Okay. But yeah, I did play Cities on PC for a little bit. And then found out that the game was on PC. And it's like, oh sorry, on console, yeah. And it's just like, oh no, this is not a console game. I need a mouse and keyboard to play this. And it turns out the workshop got a lot better than it did when it released, right? Linden's here as well. I think we'll go for Linden Gang. Let's have it in the corner, and then we can make some cute vanilla planters out of some benches and some green stays plant pots. As we come into the high school complex here. A fountain, maybe? A fountain would be nice, actually. We'll have this here. Perhaps some commercial facing opposite it as well. I think that would help complement it. We'll go residential around the rest of the surrounds, but right here I want some very specifically chosen commercial units, for which we will have, again, sorry to constantly gravitate towards University City, but they're the best assets for commercial frontages. Let's do these three. No, not that one on the end. I might actually use that one with the archways again. Yeah, because its signs change every time, don't they? Okay, so we'll get this in here. And then bring this one down as well. And then we can have them sat there like that. So we've got 460 of you here as well, guys. That is absolutely insane. Thank you so much indeed for hanging out. I hope you're enjoying a little chill vanilla asset city like this. It should be quite fun to piece together. Yeah, we still got big boy commercial demands. Although the commercial on the main street, though, is not growing. That is really weird. It did on this side. Not sure why. Let's just zone something up and see what comes in. That's so weird. This side of the road does not want to grow. I wonder why that is. Not entirely sure. But oh well, it's fine. It's okay. Right, let's make a bit more commercial zoning. A residential zoning, rather. And then we'll have a look at putting together a creative mode forest brush, because we're going to be doing a lot of forest brush in here. So we'll go for creative mode forest, and then we will go with, let's see, let's scroll through the occasional boreal pine, but very low probability. No palms really, same with the cottonwoods, low probability. Generic pine tree, yep. And definitely green tree. Maybe about 50%. Lantana, definitely. Certainly some live oaks. No roadies, not for the general green belt anyway. Definitely some taller grasses, but quite low probability. And same thing with wild hedge again as well. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's quite nice. Cool. So what we will do here is grab a small forest brush and then just hide the rail from the suburb here with thick vegetation. There we go. And possibly around here as well. That should just shelter the slightly more industrial look we've got in this suburb now. Looking down the lateral line, that seems to be okay. Because the grid is on the other road, overcharged egg? Is it? Am I an idiot? Oh my god, yes. Well observed, 2C. Thank you so much, mate. What an idiot. Yes. A little bit yes please in the live chat for 2C, everyone. He's here. Saving my ass again. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Yes, it was on the other road, wasn't it? I don't know why that didn't register with my mind. Okay, so we keep this a sort of flowy suburban greenbelt and perhaps a delicate. The forest brush doesn't really behave itself here, does it? Does that really work? Are we better off? No, yeah, we have to custom tailor this green belt. That's not going to work otherwise. Okay. District theme stops commercial to grow. Not within European suburbia, it won't. But yes, it was. It's because it was on the other side, wasn't it? Yeah, so if we draw it there, it's going to grow, isn't it? Because I was only doing it 3 deep. So it'll probably grow there now. Or actually, is it the theme? Because this one doesn't grow either. European suburbia shouldn't stop vanilla commercial from growing, though. Not at all. I mean, it's fine. We can just place it ourselves, but it is weird that it's not coming up. Okay. Let's keep quickly running out of zonable residential space, actually. Which is fine, though. So what I do want to have eventually here is we'll probably start maybe a rich suburb on one of these waterfronts somewhere. Like quite rich upmarket suburbia. We're getting some more industrial demand, so let's come in and work on our farm again. Just so it satisfies. We'll go for a grain silo. We'll have this here at the entrance. So I'll blend it in with the farm. And then maybe one of those maintenance buildings on the opposite side as well, if we can make it not clip. Okay. That acute corner is screaming for a path to the middle road. European suburbia will stop it growing. Does it really? So if we cut a hole in the European suburbia here, that commercial will grow. So it does. I did not know that. Who did I just dismiss that as incorrect? Please accept my apologies, Peter. You were correct. Yes, Peter is right there. That is a keening for me. I'm pretty sure I've got districts in Noob's Guide where it's commercial in European suburbia areas. Like the big hillside suburb in Noob's Guide. That's got commercial up near the observatory. Very strange. Yeah, I've never noticed that before. We're learning new things every day. We only found out earlier that industry main buildings change their appearance as they level up. No idea. No idea. Okay, so what I do want to happen with the farm in this instance is it for some service assets to be placed against the highway, because we always love industrial assets against the highway, right? This is a firm favourite on the channel at this point. But I want it to be isolated away from the crops, so we'll bring it off on a road. And then let's just set up some frames and see what we've got to play with. I think slaughterhouses and stuff. What map for a US build would you recommend? It depends what US city you want to do S1. If you want to do Phoenix, then Ilos. If you want to do New York, I'm pretty sure someone's recreated the Manhattan Island for a map. Well, depends, mate. Depends what sort of city you want. A lot of US cities are very different. Right, paint that out and we can place it. So processing buildings, we've got a flour mill, cattle shed, milking parlour and slaughterhouse, so the processing buildings for the farm. Let's just analyse these. Slaughterhouse is the most industrial looking, isn't it? And it does work nicely against the highway. Yes, it's got to be a slaughterhouse, I think, isn't it? Theme mod works different. Districts in game are different to themes. Oh, of course. Yes, I'm using themes manager, aren't I? Yes, thank you for clearing that up, guys. Yes, that's why it's different. I don't know why I applied it with themes manager, actually. It's only a vanilla one, it doesn't need it. It's just force a habit now from playing Ilos, I guess. Right, so we'll move this node back a little bit here, and then we can plan out some frames to hold our asset, which will be orientated first. Where's its connection? Is it out this way? Yes, it's this side, okay. So we'll have that there. Let's align it with the slip road. Is that the angle we want, or do we want to respect the internal crawling height? Maybe have it this side instead. Yeah, I think we do, and possibly tucked into the corner as well. Maybe there. Yeah. Am I the only one who places slaughterhouses as far away from animals as possible? I have just realised that I've placed the slaughterhouse immediately next door to the sheep, which is quite barbaric. That's, you know, they'll quite literally hear the screams of their children as they're slaughtered. Really dark, actually, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Right, let's go for some more gravel here. I don't really want vast amounts of concrete in this space. I might just concrete over the gravel the whole yard, actually. Same with this space here, and then we can do some sort of overgrown pallets around the edge of it. Service painter will affect the farms. Okay. Yep, I'm on board with that. So this is going to be turning crops into animal products. What factories use animal products? Bakery will use flour and animal products. There's another one, isn't there? Clothing factory, that's too big for here, isn't it? It's massive. Yeah, it's too big. The bakery by the highway? Actually, no, I might put this in town, actually. Maybe up and out here on its own, so it's sort of like a local area. That is actually very good, not to transport your livestock too far from slaughtering them. Much less stress for the animals. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it would be. It does want crops, though. Do we want to do a mock DLC farm barn here to expand out the field next door? Actually, you know what? There is a prop that looks like a hay bale, isn't it? What is it called when like the farmer wraps their hay in the wrap? Is it? I want to say silage, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. I'm pretty sure that's something to do with like sewage or something, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a farmer, clearly. But you know when like it's wrapped in that plastic wrap and then left in the fields for months on end? What is that called? Because there is something like that within the vanilla industrial props within Find It. This one. Oh, it is hay bale. Yeah, that's probably it probably looks like that because it is that. Right. Something like that. It's called baleage, is it? It is actually silage. Okay. New to mods, where can I find them? Steam Workshop Decrazed. Yes. Don't play the game on Epic, play it on Steam. You'll make your life a lot easier. Silage is grass / hay left in plastic for a long time. Thank you, Spike. Appreciate that. Alright. Wonderful. So I think now what I would like to have happen is the crop field aesthetic now wrap around at this side as well. Do we have the space to double up? Oh, this is fruit, isn't it? No, not fruit. Crop field. And then we can kind of call an end to this farm. I don't really want it getting any bigger than this. You're not going to fit, are you? But it doesn't matter. We've got MoveIt. We can fuse them together. Yes, please. Immediately forgetting that I have mods. Of course. What? You can play an epic? You can. Yes, yeah, wouldn't advise it though. It's not that I'm like an epic hater, but it's just a colossal ball ache to be getting mods to work compared to it is on Steam. Right, let's have this lined up. Okay. The animals can hear the screams of their brethren. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's quite dark, isn't it? They're sheep as well, so like the lambs are taken to slaughter by throwing them over the fence and straight into the meat grinder. If that's not a horrific image, then I don't know what is. Right, let's double up the cornfields one more time, and then this is it now. I don't really want this farm getting much larger than this. Okay. That's really irritating, isn't it? We use node controller for that. Let's bring the farm off a road length, and then I want the road to hug this way. We'll stop it here, and then bend that out, and then we'll use node controller to remove the traffic overlay. We're going to offset blue. We're then going to shift red so it's flush with the field, and then also offset green and red as well. There we go. Now it lines up nicely without having to do that awkward space in the middle. And then we'll bring in some creative mode forest to mark an end and something of back into nature. Okay. And what do you want to call the farm? Should we name it? Oh, that surface paint is ugly, isn't it? That needs fixing. Yes, it does. I'm not leaving that like that. Yeah, let's get some name suggestions for the farm in the chat, guys. Try and tie it into the fact that we're slaughtering the animals basically where they live. I think I'm going to go for a touch of wild hedge. That just hugs the fence in. So we'll come down onto 1 meter fill. 2 meters. Yes, there we go. There we go. That just hides some of our nastier surface paint work. Bring it down to the edge of the road, actually. There we go. Okay. Got big boy residential demands. We've murdered all that industrial demand now, so that's great. So I think here I want a tram waterfront. And feed trams off as our first public transport. Thankfully we don't have to wait for the milestone now, so we can possibly have a look at that already. Or is it too soon to be bringing trams into the equation? I feel like it might be. Yeah, I think it is. I think we'll do a tram waterfront in another stream. I think this town is too small and cute and rural to have like a tram line like that. Let's bring on some more zonings so we can satisfy that residential demand. Bring it down here as well if we can. There we go. We need to plan where you're going to go. I imagine some sort of bridge will emanate from this road. Let's go for American Truss. Do like an American Truss bridge. We force it into bridge over here. Not yet though. Let's actually force it back down to ground. And then elevation here. There we go. That should be okay. Just so we've got that prepared connection. It's not going to go anywhere just yet. We'll also expand this district over here as well. And then I am just going to go and top my drink up, guys. I will give you a nighttime view of the current developments, which we have not checked out yet. Might be pretty dark and underwhelming right now, but you can enjoy a sunset while I go and get myself a drink. I'll leave the sun to come down a little bit first. Yeah, okay. We've been an hour for 26 minutes and I haven't posture checked either. Sorry, guys. Everyone posture check and hydration break as well. We're just gonna... Oh, yeah, I need to get the farm name as well. Egg Farming Company, Lamb Chop Farms, Clarice Starling Farm. Oh, Clarice Starling Farm. Yeah, okay. Yes, Chris is winning right now. Yes, Clarice, yeah. Egg Ranch, Live Retirement Farm, Mossy Bottom, Shepherd's Pie Farms, never too early. Death Watch Farm. Great Lauren, okay, yeah, I think Chris has won it. Clarice Starling Farm is is a good one. Yeah, right, I'm just gonna go top my drink up, guys. Give me 30 seconds and we'll be right back. Enjoy the sunset. And hello, people. Okay, so sorry, it's had to let Coco out as well. Okay, what have we been saying? Let's have a little continue the hydration break and posture check as well. Okay, where are we up to? Worcester Farm, Silentland Farm. Silence of the Lamb. We could go for Silent. Oh, yes. Yeah, Spike has won it. Spike has won. Yeah, Slicing of the Lambs is absolutely the farm, the farm name. Apologies to any triggered vegans that are in the chat room. Slicing of the Lambs. Thanks so much, Spike. Appreciate the engagement, mate. Okay, cool. How are we feeling now? Let's keep getting this commercial residential demand satisfied along the new water here. We won't zone up all this side though. We'll maybe make a little waterfront park with no keys. This is fine. Just cute little communities. Nothing. No major developments out this side. Maybe do some slight expansion here. I feel like I'm not using the Vanilla Plus roads whatsoever, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's bring this out and up, and again just maximize those zonable spaces. And we can do some more detailing here. And keep this sort of little rural suburban green belt that is flowing around the main entry arterial roads going. We'll decorate the roundabout in a second as well. I realised I said we'd do that earlier, and lo and behold, still haven't done it. Okay. Oh, thank you, I'm honoured. Thank you, Spike. The way, it basically, if you can make me laugh, you'll get something named. It's generally how things go. Yeah, that's how it works. Looks like there's a nice little spot here for some... is this a stretch long enough to justify IMT? No, we'll just draw this in manually. Just a touch of the old nature reserve. What haven't we placed yet? We've got fire, police, medical. We don't have an elementary school. I've not given the elementary schools yet. Oops. Okay, with that in mind then, why don't we use this space here, where the road changes as a little school campus? Can we fit in a green cities school? Yes, we can. I want to knock this back off the road, though, to about there. Okay, and then let's bring in a cute little road, something with trees, maybe. A two-lane avenue with grass. Is this too much? We're about to find out together, though. Let's have a Hannibal let to psychiatrist officers at a corner off the main street. Yes, Gorgonzola. Yes, I like that. We'll do that as well. Yeah, we'll do that one. Is there an asset that looks like a psychiatrist office? Well, an office is an office, isn't it? It doesn't matter who works there. They don't change the building depending on what profession is taking the occupants, do they, idiot? Yes, let's drop in a little office asset. Just something small and low-key. Oh, not the clown one. All the clown buildings are coming up. No, that does not look like a psychiatrist office. This one maybe. We can have this off Main Street, right? Let's continue this power line as well because I want this to be part of the detailing. Let's have it flowing through the town. There we go. Let's keep going. Does that look alright? Yeah, it's relatively cute, isn't it? A lot of these buildings will want making historical though. Let's not let them turn into hideous vanilla assets. Need to get the historical districts mod for this save actually, that will save me a lot of time. What was it? Okay, let me just copy and paste that from Gorgonzola. I don't know how we've ended up on Hannibal references in this series, that wasn't the plan. But yeah. Yeah, good shout. Okay. When a certain Irish mod is not available, it's the silence of the lands. Yes, silence of the lands. To be fair, land usually is silent. He's something of a lurker, isn't he? Usually changing people's names in the Discord when he's got nothing on at work. Okay. We'll knock this connection here actually and factor in some sort of park to accompany the school. Small playground is always a firm favourite, isn't it? They actually need to spend some time in Content Manager, you know, making some cute little vanilla parks for Noob's Guide. Actually, what I might do for Noob's Guide is, I feel like this road should actually flow here now instead. Yes, I think it will. We'll also hide the markings and widen everyone out a bit while it's sort of the main entrance into town. A bit more importance. Right. Bit more zoning. There we go. We can name the town as well, because we're going to be doing like little rural communities all over the map before we hit any sort of major population centre. We can take this absolute gibberish of the town and name it something if you like. Again, name suggestions in the live chat as always. We've got 419 of you as well, guys. Thank you so much indeed for hanging out on the stream. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day and enjoying some vanilla Cities creative mode. It's really fun not having the restrictions of, oh no, you don't have 2,000 people, so you can't place this exact bush yet. Very freeing. Casino with a $10 super chat. As an American, I'm upset at the amount of things not made in the USA anymore. Take my new TV, for example, built-in antenna. Mate, I've got zero idea what that antenna is. Name the casino after me. Yes. We will, casino. Yeah, casino. We can do that. Thank you so much for the super chat, matey. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's bring this pathway back in now. We can basically just meander from here, can't it? And hook in there. We'll do one from this side as well. And then again, same thing we did with that industrial area now. Let's just sort of give ourselves a slightly more isometric view in the places that we don't plan to fill. This is 10 to how I do my overgrowth detailing. And then bush strength down here. And just a couple of spatterings of the lower bushes. Quite a few of the lower bushes actually. And then maybe one or two of the larger ones. And then one at the most, possibly 2 types of large tree. And that should do us a job. Okay, I'm watching from the beginning. Mods, yes, congrats VC on 10k. Rene is about an hour and a half behind us. But welcome, Rene, when you get to this point in the stream. Hello. D-Zone under the elementary school. Excellent shout, 2C. Town of Hannibal. Ebrose. Sheeptown. Yeah, should definitely be Town of Hannibal. Town of Hannibal's got 2 votes. Should we go for that one? Or should we just call it Hannibal? Rather than Town of Hannibal. Yeah. Slicing of the Lambs is such a good name. I love that. That's so funny. Okay, yeah, I'm happy for a little bit of more fencing here too. Let's go for some more broken vibes over here, a little more staggered rather than consistent. Go for that more sort of broken down rural vibe. Are you within my district? You are not. Hideous vanilla housing, leave. There we go. Let's actually paint this out. I feel like we should really pay attention to the districts whilst this is Eggsy's map. If anyone's never seen a screenshot of one of Eggsy's builds, it's like super ridiculously satisfying. All of his districts are painted perfectly against the road network. But I just don't have the patience for it, but I'll try and do it while he's here. Okay. People are walking here now though. We're starting to see a little bit more sort of bubble and activity come into the town, aren't we? I'll just build these towns forever. Little rural collections of nature reserve fencing and appropriate asset placements. Okay. I'd love to see a train. That would be grand. Maybe stick a cargo station further down so it starts bringing some stuff in. Add a bus line? Yeah, I think we might get some intercity buses in actually. Maybe a little intercity bus plaza might be welcome. So people can take the bus here if they need. Now let's go ahead and get some vanilla pallets down in these spaces here. Just collections of the old faithful vanilla bush. That walkability already, everyone. Yes, please. That's what we like, isn't it? That's why we're all here. If you're enjoying the stream as well today, guys, a like helps me out. And if you like this series as well and want to see it sort of continue and carry on and keep growing, comments on the live stream VOD after it ends is also really helpful too. Yeah, that's all it wants, isn't it? That's all it wants. I'm sort of regretting bringing up Silence of the Lambs. It's brought out a dark side in everyone. Yeah, you've activated the carnivore in us all, Lauren. Everyone's very much on board for the slaughter of the lambs. I'm definitely getting dislikes from vegans because of that. It's fine though. It's engagement. In-city bus station. Again, I think on a potential. So if they're going to come in here, we can feed the intercity buses through this way. Or they can come up this way and then feed them back out that way. And then we can angle the road. Let's do that then. So this is the horrible Vanilla Plus road, isn't it? Ugh, yeah, it is. No, thank you. Coming to buses. Yeah, this is the one I'm after. Then let's grab an in-city bus station. If I can find it. Actually, you know what we might do here? Yeah, we're going to do something a little bit different. So, we'll accept intercity buses in this space. And then we'll have a custom bus plaza next door. where we can draw in our own bus lines. So we'll do this one. Or should it be this one actually? I don't know. I've never used this one before. Let's do a curve instead. We'll do a 4 by 4 curve. I think it wants surface painted, doesn't it? Because it's so weird looking. It does look a little bit odd. So let's surface paint it with concrete. Yeah, that makes it settle in a little bit more, doesn't it? A little bit. Again, we'll hide the nasty surface paint edges in a second. I say we're on the northwest-south back divide here. Yes, we are. Amazing. Wonderful. Hannibal is a town in Missouri. Is it really, Franklin? Is it really? Law proposal. At certain sounds, the water flowing underneath the bridge makes the sound. Yes, it does. And that was all Lauren. I had nothing to do with it. It was, yeah. I wasn't blaming you, Jen. Yeah. wasn't blaming you. Maybe plan a transfer hub from bus to train to tram extension. Yeah, we will do a little transfer hub. Or transport hub anyway. Oh, Hon caught with a 20 PLN super sticker. It is a pink lady handing me a cup of coffee. Thank you so much, Hon. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much for your support. Yeah, thank you for super chat. Yeah, thank you. I don't really know what to say to super stickers because there's nothing to read. So I'm just like, thank you. Thank you, Honorata. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're not at a bus depot. These ones are loud, aren't they? Let's put this in the industrial area. Let's bang it here for right now. I'll also bang taxi stands down as well. We'll worry about these two in a second. We didn't detail the edge of this highway either, did we? That needs doing. What are the walkability here? Should we take a little first-person tour? Someone coming back? Raymond Campbell. He works at the slaughterhouse. Tracking back through the suburb. Caked in lamb's blood. How do I make my cities look so pretty? Play slowly, I think. Mateo, if you haven't seen our 50,000 subscriber special, there's a video on the channel that went up a few weeks ago now called Cities Skylines Vanilla, a 3-year retrospective. It kind of documents how my thought process changed as I got used to the game, and I just slowed down and spent time detailing little green belts like this. I think that's how I do it. I mean, sometimes they don't look pretty. Like, sometimes things don't work out. You see a lot more unpretty stuff in the live streams because I can't edit it out of the episodes. Right, buses. Let's do buses. Let's not get distracted. So, oh no, not another taxi depot. We'll start our bus line here at the intercity station. And we will feed it. Do I want to come through the suburb? Oh, this is relatively walkable. They don't really need public transport here. I might just feed it down to the industry area and then back up again. And then once we get another town, we can extend it out into that one as well. I'll feed it through the town for right now. We'll stop by this little commercial hub. It can stop by the park again, and then it can come out into the suburb. There's no real place for you to turn around here, is there? No, okay. Eventually it won't go into the industrial area, but it has to turn around for right now, so just bear with that. And then we'll feed it back into the station. Let's go ahead and change the bus model as they leave. Don't want the vanilla ones. I'm not sure. I might get the OE buses. They're quite big there. Go for a minibus? Yeah, let's do a minibus. Let's wait for the minibuses to come. It's only the colour of the roof of the minibuses that change, isn't it? I guess red would be most appropriate for Hannibal, right? There we go. Please put your workshop list in the description. Yes, I'll make a workshop collection for the mod list I'm using for this series if anyone wants it. Yeah. Love you guys. We love you too, Lauren. Thank you for hanging out. Trash problem? No. No, just worker demands because we've been plopping commercial. We will eventually calm those down with zoning as it comes in. Cool. Okay, so I want this side of the town here to be quite thick forest, like it's not been sort of explored. This will mark the edge of the town, and I think as we come out of the town, we might go down to highway roads. And then see if we can use one of these cute asymmetrical roads from Vanilla Plus that I've never used before. Maybe a little bit of asymmetry. How do these work with the vanilla ones? They just blend together. Okay. Yeah, and then we can just have that as highway, and then that can just go off over there, and another town will be built eventually. I wonder if we can... Oh, there's rail. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get involved in that. That's just building elsewhere. We need to not do that. Okay, this is slowly piecing together, isn't it? It's getting there. It's on its way. Okay, those buses look like RVs. Yeah, they do a bit, don't they? Yeah, they do. Good night, Solly. Alright, time for bed. This vegetarian is leaving orders. Oh, Solly, I'm so sorry, mate. Good night, Solly. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. We appreciate that. Yes, the red represents the blood of the lambs. It does, doesn't it? It does. Oh, hi there. What have I missed? A start of a city. Dingoes. I don't know how to explain it. Your egg's still living your work, but thank you so much, Hunter. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much. The buses can turn on the roundabout. No need to go into the industrial area. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. But, I would like them to stop here so people can get back and to from work. But, yeah, good observation, new boy. That's a good shout. Okay. Let's keep going here. Why? Because it's 1 out of 9 workers. I think I want to remove, maybe. Yeah, I think this high street is going to change. It's too dense at the minute. I think what we'll do... Where can we do that? Maybe here? I want to do like a little out-of-town gas station. Actually, probably here would be more appropriate, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we'll put it on the way out of town. So let's grab that commercial unit. Actually, no, I don't need to grab it, do I, you idiot? I'll just copy and paste it. It's already here. Does anyone else do that? Like, forget they have mod functionality that fixes the issue they come across? I do it all the time. Let's have this next to the train station. I also want it all gravelled as well. Relatively rural looking if we can. Just delete the grasses. No, actually, I don't like the concrete, the surface painter. There's another commercial asset that sits really nicely with this one as well. I'm pretty sure it's a car wash. Yeah, it's this one. So we'll have this here. See if we can... No, I'm slicing into props there, but it's only a couple of bins. It's not like it matters. It kind of extends the petrol station out a little bit, doesn't it? Alright, and then we'll grab a little bit of fencing. Maybe chain link here will be welcome, actually. And then we can use that, not 5B forest. Creative mode forest to round out the edge of the town on this side as well. On my lunch break with a steak and a cheese sub. Oh, lovely. I'll take it from Subway, dingoes. What sauce did you get, mate? Oh, I could smash a Subway, actually. National park problems. I don't have one. There's no Subway yet. Oh, can someone send me a Subway, please? Murder a Subway right now. Right, yeah. Let's keep this forest running right up into the side of town. See how this looks here. 11:45 PM here in Malaysia, and you're accompanying me doing some work. Well, welcome in, Iman. Hope all is well with the work, my friend. I never thought about fusing those assets. Yeah, the vanilla car wash and the vanilla petrol station work nicely together. They are really cute. I do enjoy these ones. Let's get rid of that service painter as well. I feel like maybe a little bit closer towards the edge of the road is ideal. Something like that, just a little, as you're heading out of town, there is a little, you know, like, final stop for petrol before the motorway. There's actually, there's a petrol station near me that does that. It's like last petrol before the M6, and it's not. There's like 2 more petrol stations down the road. They're like cheesing tourists into buying petrol off them. Ross Hicks with a £5 super chat at the start of a new build, such a beautiful thing. I'll sink my teeth into the rest of this video when I get home. Starry Eyes, PS, sweet map. Yes, absolutely sweet map, isn't it? Thank you so much for your support, Dingoes. Appreciate you, mate. Hope you enjoy your Subway. With your sweet chili sauce I've just seen. And then Kendai plays with a $149 US super chat, and it's a hamburger. Oh my god, Kendai, I was only joking. Oh, you do need a super chat for that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that again. Hey, do you have Hide It Bob? No, I've not got Bobby on. No, I'm not playing with Bob. Because I've got to keep switching config files over, and for 3 different series now, I'm going to keep messing that up, so I probably won't bring Bob into it. I've already got to manage them for 5B, and ILOS, and now this one as well. So probably not 2C, I don't know, we'll see, yeah. Maybe, because I might want to bob some clowns off. Right, let's grab some industrial props, and see what might sit well with our friends over this side at the petrol station. Let's bring down our brush size too. I feel like it's such a shame that you can't get these assets without Find It in the vanilla game, even though they come with like the Industries DLC. A real shame. Let's do a double layer of these, and then we'll make it look as though someone's come in and taken some out of them. Just by deleting a few of the pattern. There we go, maybe some... drop some sort of props over here again. Oh, I've still got the policeman turned on. Did not realise I still had these assets, everyone. Is Jan still here? Yeah, she isn't she? I've still got Jerry turned on. I did not know. That wasn't intentional. Wait, I tune again here. No Bob, yes. A few candies triggered. Yes, I don't think we're going to be using Bob here. Yeah, we'll see. I'll have to watch this back later. I got to home to finish work before it gets too hot out. No worries, holiday. Enjoy the rest of your work, mate. Thank you so much. Large FB with a $19.99 US super chat. Maybe some farmers market stalls next to the car wash. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Jeff. That is a great idea, mate. Let's do that. Yes. Thank you for the super chat as well, mate. That's really generous. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, farmers markets next to the car wash. 100,000% yes. On the way out of town as well. Actually, might as well just go for a 3 deep one, right? Yes. Yes, please. That's so good. Yes, excellent suggestion, Jeff. We're gonna give a name for that as well. That's the sort of suggestions that earn people my respect. We go for Jeff's Gas and Wash. That's no, that's not a good combination of words. No, I mean, as in like petrol and car washing, not Jeff having a shower and farting at the same time. Thank you for your support, mate. I appreciate the super chat. That's really nice. Thank you. Yeah, Jerry is still here. Maybe Jerry has been like, or maybe he was on like the witness protection program because he got caught, so he's been sent over to creative mode. We'll put him in, we'll decide, we can be like refueling his horse, but we'll decide if he's going to stay in the city. Yaggy yaggy, everyone. Oi oi oi. Thank you so much for supporting us again. Appreciate you, mate. That's a great idea, that. What a wonderful little combo of vanilla assets, right? Fantastic. Right. Let's do some roundabout decoration. I feel like I'm always leaning into roadies for roundabout decoration these days, but it's kind of cute. I might even go for a wild hedge this time, though. We'll come on to a circular fill with prop line tool. We still got 456 people here as well, guys. I hope you're all enjoying the noobs guide, not noobs guide streams. Let's have it from yesterday. The creative mode streams. Oh, we've got a sex bot. We've not had a sex bot for a while. Hide user on the channel. There we go. What was he saying? There is, it's just spamming emojis. I don't understand the point of these things. So weird. First time we've had a sex bot for a long time, actually. Started to miss them. Right, let's do a wild hedgerow. Lucky you tuned in. It is lucky, isn't it? If you see. Thank you so much. On your 10k subscriber special of all days as well, here you are. Cleaning up my sex bots for me. Thank you so much. Right, let's go for trees. And then we'll just align this to be a little more central. Yes, please. I might even go for a water tower. We don't need them, of course, because gorgeous Eggsy has supplied water for us, but I think I can get on board with that. And then how about a touch of maintenance as well? Don't say you're starting to miss them, you get more even coming. It's engagement for me, Rich. It's engagement for me. Yes, if the sex bots want to come and try and sell you all, I don't even know what they're trying to... I mean, he's not even doing anything, is he? He's just spamming emojis. Like, what's the point? At least try and get someone to click a link or something. I don't get it. Why are they here? Little earthquake sensor next to the tower, as though it's some sort of admin. That actually looks kind of bad. It doesn't. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's okay. And then some really light, thin overgrowths through here. Maybe around the base of the water pipe. And then I remember someone saying, like, put overgrowth and grass around the bottom of the water tower, because, like, it's been leaking and kind of, like, overwatered the grass beneath it. I really liked that idea. I thought that was really cute. We'll use MoveIt for this, because... Oh, I've got Tree Anarchy off, you idiot, haven't I? Okay. Cool. Egg, please can you talk clearly? You sound like you're talking Spanish. No, I talk how I talk, mate. I can't talk any differently, I'm sorry. You can watch the video later about the subtitles if you like. Egg promoting the sex bots links. I'm on commission, Jen. Yeah. Gotta monetize it somehow. Got some rocks in there too. I think that's pretty cute with some roundabout decorations, right? Yeah. Robot power lines absolutely make that. 100% they do. Right, let's do some dedicated turn-ins on the roundabout. And then we'll see if we can figure out some form of IMT, for which we should only need one template. So, yes, let's bring you across. We want a dashed line, so that's without modifier. Then we will change our space lengths to match the roundabout or as best we can. Is that about right? Yes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's copy that line and add it into the next one. Same again here, and then paste that rule. This one will... It's this one I want here, isn't it? Be that one. And then, oh. Bring this one down here, and then this one together as well. Okay, yeah, so we can see where they're going there. Oh no, not a filler. Just regular line, please. So just waiting to see how people are choosing to move around the roundabout here. Actually, it looks like they're doing some weirdness. Yeah, this should be okay. And then this one into... Actually, no, I want to delete this line here. Yes, you go away. And then come down from this one into this line. There we go. That's the path route they're following. One night we talk about spoon, next week about set spots. It's been an interesting week for streams, hasn't it, Brad? It has, mate, yeah. Okay, so these guys are coming in. I need someone to come off the roundabout. That entry's fine, so that filler can now occupy that space. They will take either one, won't they? Okay, so let's remove this line instead. Yes, you go away. And then come up to... Yeah, the in-city buses are taking that route when they want to get into the city, aren't they? And then the filler will end there. I need the line from there, don't I? Yeah. So, that one. We'll tally up all the rules in a second. I really just want the filler in first. And then we can decide what lines we do and don't want. Do we want a pavement filler? Is 2C still here? I hope 2C is not here. I get so nervous doing IMT in front of 2C. So I want to make sure no one's colliding with the island. And then we can tidy up all these lines that we don't need. Yep, that's fine. Seems to be okay. So this one can go. We don't need this one either. We will redraw some in a second. I just want to get the island sorted first. And then, so let's change the rule on this friend here. This one is the one we want. You will go from this point. I need to move this line as well, don't I? That blue node on the bottom right. This one here. I'm silently judging. Yeah, I'm sitting here sweating buckets, Mike. Just pure sweat running down my face. No one's colliding yet. It's so far successful. Okay, and then this one here, I want to run it from that point and then bring one down into the dashes here, for which I want to copy the dash length off of this one and then bring it onto that new line there. I think I'm happy with that. I just want to change the dash railings here. I might have to make these. Do I want to do these solid? Yeah, I'm changing the from rules on those ones. That's fine then. Yeah, so you will run here. Same with this one again as well. Just let it sit on the island. This one will actually become solid. And then it will end at the island here. And then this line, let's copy the dash length over to that one on this rule as well. Okay. Sending the right vibes to you, say yes. For those of you that watched last season of 5B, and you remember that was my first sort of ever expedition with mods, if you flash back and remember the little IMT detailing on the four-way junction we did outside the nuclear power plant, it was towards the end of the series. That was like a 2 AM session set up with 2C, with him teaching me all the little like nuances of IMT. It's just like, oh, dude is the best. Yeah. Love Mike. Bloke's a legend. Right. Let's detail the island. Let's go with some props. Do we want this here? I never ever use these. They're a little bit weird, that's why though, isn't it? Pills of the East plant pots, never use those. Young Linden here. Have to place this because of the airport's update. There we go. Okay. Hello, are we? Hello, people. Late as fuck, but just mine's got some time. Excited to see them up. Hey, Mally, welcome to the stream, mate. I always see your live streams after you're done streaming, or just watched on my TV and wanted to say hi. Hey, Janami name. Welcome into the stream, mate. It's nice to meet you. Welcome in to the live version. Oh, that line needs amending. It doesn't have the same spacing on it. Which one is it? This one, and we will paste. There we go. Is that okay? No. That needs to be dragged slightly in line with that dash there. There we go. Same with this one as well. Drag this one over ever so slightly. The filler wants to be ever so slightly tweaked as well. Let's do a slight corner radius on it, and then also it's the offset from the median I want to change. It flickers a little bit at the wrong angle when it sort of clips into it. Although the pedestrian crossing is here. Okay, so let's do a crosswalk then. Go into lines and it's shift for a crosswalk. Go into that, we'll change the width of it. We will offset it into the middle. A little bit shorter. There we go. And then make it a slightly more sort of grey colour, I guess. You're going to walk through that now? He still sort of goes on the pavement, but it's okay. The lines here actually are now irritating me, but I do need them now, so it's okay. Watching from Bangladesh, welcome in, Sabia. Hope you're well, my friend. And he's just getting better? No, not yet, not yet. I think it's... Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I think... Oh wait, no, there's a little bit of... No, not yet. There's a little bit of... Ooh. I wonder if we could actually do some fun things with the new functionality there on those networks. Might be able to. And then... Okay. Outside lane coming off the roundabout can go straight on technically. Technically they can, yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I should make the filler actually jump up a little bit, couldn't I? But maybe it's like an exit system in case they do make a wrong turn, maybe. Maybe it's there for safety. It's my justification for that. Okay, I think I'm happy with that general design for a roundabout marking. No one's clipping with the island. The do I want to do the spaces in the 3 lanes as well? Some bollards maybe? I don't think I have any. Is there anything that would function as a bollard? I guess I could do those smaller plant pots around the edge. It's not even there. Yeah, they never are these when I make them. No, outside lane must turn. Second lane has the option, the right way of turn. I'm not sure what you mean, Maniac. Maybe some of these on the corners. Something like that. Guess I could just knock the filler up, couldn't I? Yeah, should we change that so the filler fills like this lane right here? I don't know, I think I'm happy with it. I feel like I've spent a lot of time on this already. Planters would obstruct vision entering roundabout. And they've got decent clear sight. It's not like they're super wide, right? They've got vision. Yeah, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. If people don't like it, then they can write to the highway agency or something. Let's copy everything over. I'm going to go with this one. And rotate around. Go. And then we'll have this in as well. Cool, everyone's happy. Let's go for props and trees. And then bring it over. Oh, you're a different road, aren't you? Yes, we need to amend that one on the median. Start in my letter. Cool. I think I'm happy with it. Yeah, I want to upgrade this one though into the same sort of vibe. Just makes it easier to copy and paste it over them. And then we'll grab those props again. The chat is split. It's the intersection marking nerds that are angry, Lauren. Like 2C and Exe. Everyone else is happy with it. But I'm happy with it. I think it's a nice little design. But you know, I'm having fun. That's what matters. Right? That's what matters. Cool. Right. I've got some demands now. I did mention I want a little bit of Riverside Greenbelt here as well, didn't I? So let's account for that before we do any more zoning. Let's bring this down. If I'm happy, Egg is happy. No, don't say that 2C. That just makes me think it's even wrong now. Like it just doesn't make any sense when you say that. It's like, oh no. So yeah, like if you're happy, I'm happy, I guess. So okay. Yes, I'll look forward to a DM in Discord off of 2C once we finish the stream, and he will be screenshotting it and highlighting it for me and teaching me how to improve it. Like, I absolutely love that he does that, yeah. That's not like a criticism. Like, Mike is literally intersection marking tool, like senpai. If you guys haven't seen some of the stuff 2C does with IMT, by the way, get yourself in our Discord and you can see it in the screenshots channel. Just like insane. Actually, you know what, at 2C, do you mind me showing some of your tram work with IMT? You sent me those screenshots, didn't you, the other day? Yeah, like, look at this. So, this is why 2C is so anal about IMT, because he does this with it. This is like so good. So like he's like perfectly replicating all the marked intersections in Phoenix, so like on the ILOS map. Just immense. So good. Like, I want to be this good with IMT. Like, look at this filler up in the top right. Just so good. So jealous that you can use the mod that well. So yeah, that's who I'm trying to please when I'm doing IMT work. It's not easy to do. Yeah, just ridiculously talented with intersection marking tool is Mike. Very good. So let's span down some vanilla overgrowths alongside the riverbank here. Wow, 2C is amazing. This is insane. That's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely immense. So good. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone better with intersection marking tool than 2C. Let's trim off this tile here as well. Don't want it that close. You can also leave as well. Yeah. Mike is hiding in the door. Well, he's just put the guy running out of the door emoji, hasn't he? I think we probably embarrassed him off. But yeah, he's a very talented young man, is 2C. He's also very helpful with it as well. Like, very helpful. Like, if I need help with it, or you can post in and he'll be, you know, friendly critiquing your work and helping you to improve it. Okay. Egg, you just need to go back to build a Chicago-style city. They don't bother to repaint intersection markings once they've worn out. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's our excuse, Darshalom, right? It's not bad intersection marking tool. It's just Chicago. Showing a wild hedge in here, just a little overgrown riverbank. Should fit in quite nice next to the rural town, I think. Get some rocks in here too. Ooh, I do miss my ILOS rocks actually. But we can make do with vanilla ones. Just a couple of little decal numbers beneath the overgrowth. I think it should help. He's still here, he's just hiding, is he? I hope I've not embarrassed him away. Come back 2C. We love you and your intersection markings, mate. Okay, we'll do the same trick here with the wild hedging on a 4 fence fill with prop line tool. Let's come down onto 1 meter. There we go. This hides that awkward surface paint, so when it's not on the compass divide. We'll also do some gear over here as well. Let's go for a taxi stand. Always a firm favourite with the bus stops, isn't it? Intercity people? Oh yeah, there's quite a few intercity people actually. Yeah, they're all here. Spin it around. Knock it onto this side. We'll definitely get a park life toilet in here as well. Definitely an appropriate asset for a bus stop, right? signpost actually works quite nicely too. And maybe a information booth. Once they arrive in Hannibal, they can find out where they need to go. Can I have you at this angle and still be connected? Although the intercity bus is going to drive through those planters though. I missed my Isles Rocks too, I know you did. Yeah, don't worry, we'll be back in Isles next week. Oh, I don't like you. Why are you using that stop to get into the intercity bus station? That's stupid. Idiots. No, don't do that. Why are they doing that to come into the station? Just come down the road. That's really weird. I don't know why they're doing that, but okay. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Nice and busy there. Let's bring that overgrowth or forest palette back and around the back of the station. Again, just to help mark the edge of town here. And I think this should be relatively cute, I think. In-city buses need to turn around. I don't know why they're using this bus line to do it though. Surely they would just come in. Yes, this can't sit here. That's too big. Yeah, they're clipping through it on the pathway, aren't they? Right, I think we'll move the taxi stand onto the other side. To sit over the bus stop itself. And then we'll have this sit in the larger concrete space here. Like there. How much more wrangle room have we got? Yeah, that's a better orientation, isn't it? Cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that on the corner. What do we want here? Awful. Actually, no, I don't mind those ones. They can stay. They're alright. Yeah, let's just have some open spaces in the suburb itself. Death care. We have no death care in the city. There we go. Maybe we'd forgotten something. I don't really. A good place. Yeah, we should have a cemetery really, right, for a rural town. Can we have it along the main street here? I'm quite keen to use the aesthetic of the stone walls of the cemetery as decoration. We are going to do that. So we're going to remove a little bit of residential. You guys will leave. Then we're going to spin this around. And we'll probably double it up. Just so it's... no, this is not the right junction to do. Double up ones. That's fine though. That's okay. And then we'll just get a small little 2-lane road, maybe something with trees on it. Actually no, let's go for rural dirt. It's rural town, isn't it? There we go. And then this can just curve back into the network. Let's leave that on a dead end actually, just so it's straight into it. And then we can do something to help it. Probably again some wild hedge rounds. We're minutes to the live. Welcome in, Eunice. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hello, hello. The buses would have to go over the bridge to get on the same side of the road as the bus station. They are going round the one way to cut the line. Ah, I see what you mean, Exy. Yes. Yes, because they came from this way. Yeah, I thought it was this guy coming in here. Yeah, you're right, Exy. Yes, thank you. I mean, I don't mind them doing that. It's a bus road. I guess it's okay. Yeah, I guess it's fine, right? Yeah, they'll turn around, aren't they? It's come back through. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's alright. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, E6. line the dirt road here with some wild hedges. And then we can have the aesthetic of the stone wall on like the main street here now, facing onto the side. And then we can let a little bit of that commercial regrow. Like here. And then we'll do a little spot of walkability if we can. Through this space. That's, it makes sense for it to go to the junction, doesn't it, rather than the road. And then we'll just do some random wild hedging with some of those little overgrowth numbers around them. Alright. It's pretty cute, isn't it? I'm actually really happy with this town. It's really small, quite quaint. The fencing along this side, though. Don't do outside the high school. Just leave it as grassy space. Yeah. Again, it's awkward. Like I see space like that, and I want to fill it with like concrete or something, but you have to maintain the rural vibes. I have to keep it relatively cute and low key. Parking spots. We forgot them, TC. Yes, we did forget them. I've not got them installed. But yes, I'm gonna, once we finish the stream, I'm gonna go back and grab them. And then put the car parking spaces in so we can actually see people park. That would be wonderful. Yeah. Very sorry for the question. Just got here. What map is this? It's okay, dude. You don't need to apologise for asking the question. This is the remastered Azure Gulf. If you Candy has just tagged you in a link, that'll take you to the link on the Steam Workshop. Eunice Catty with the 249 super sticker, and it is a top thumbs up. Thank you so much, Eunice. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for the super chat, mate. And I think what we will do here is a Linden pattern. Again. Also default. Around the side. And then let that creative mode forest come back in on this point. Not too close to the water though. Okay. And then shift this over. Cool. So everyone in the city is happy besides one of the fields, which is whinging about not enough buyers for products. That's fine. Producing animal products now. Lots and lots of crops. So, yeah, we've already discussed the farm, haven't we? I don't want to make it any bigger than it already is. We might need to add a flour mill in if we come back for one of the factories. Mainly the... Oh yeah, I said I wanted the bakery in town, didn't I? Okay, I'm going to do that. I want it facing the roundabout as well. Maybe like this town is known for its bacon. Or we can add lore in if you want and say that, you know, this town bakes like really world famous pies. But no one sort of like really knows the recipe. And, you know, because the town is called Hannibal, you can... you know, make a deduction from there as to what is in the pies. Okay. Wonderful. If anyone's ever seen Scott Tetheman Must Die episode of South Park, you'll know what I'm getting at with that. Okay. Let's go for the bakery. We have that here. Don't like that road configuration, so we'll try it again. I think just a small curve actually. Save myself 2 tiles of detail in space. And yeah, stretch here, and then up to this point. Then we'll have the bakery in. Let's bring that forest around the back. Okay. How do we think about the bakery unique factory facing into a little rural roundabout like that? I think that's quite cute, right? I think I'm happy with it. Hey Nama, welcome to the stream. DM as well. That was a dark turn. I wasn't expecting. It's been the story of the whole stream, Drew. There's been many dark turns tonight. Wonderful, unique community we have, isn't it? Wonderful, unique. How do we feel about that? Is that okay? I think I'm on board with it. I think it maybe wants to touch a chain link around it though, just to sort of reinforce the industrial vibes that are over here. So let's do that. How can you make everything look so damn good? Thank you, Nikos. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Not everything looks good. Believe me, there's been certain ILOS builds where I've looked at the final product and just been like, no, I'm not doing that. Because it just looks crap. Can't do that on a live stream though. Can't do that on a live stream. Is this going to be a series? Yes, all the series information is in the description, Flight Sim, about when and how you can expect this series to appear on the channel. If you're looking to follow it, then you can do that. I think I'll also make a creative mode stream channel in the Discord as well for those that maybe want to ask for specific builds. Maybe you've got a theme for the next town you want to see. You know, maybe if you're struggling with something in your own city, then stick it in there in the Discord and we can have a look at it for next stream and do different ideas in this series. It should be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you've enjoyed it as well today, guys. I hope you've not just been sat here like, I'd rather be streaming ILOs right now or Noob's Guide or something. Maybe a single tree. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Wants a car park next to it, which we can arrange. Let's come up through here. Let's delete that one there. And to be fair, we might as well actually put the bakery next to this, or the flour mill even. Because they do work nicely together. I'm going to do that. Let's grab the forestry area. Not forestry, farming. We'll have this up this way and then sever the connection. Let me just remove all this forest that I've just placed down because it's not finished yet. There we go. Loved it. Thank you so much for your candy. I would love to see some urban third world, maybe like Sao Paulo or something like that. We probably won't have the assets to create something like that, Ismail. But isn't there one of the partnered cities creators that does like South American stuff? I think there is. Very heavily modded though. No way, this has been a really fun stream of the map too. Thank you, Lauren. Haven't seen the creative mode till just now. Thank you, Norman. Hope you're enjoying it. Can't go wrong with the creative mode stream. Bakery looks great. A hedgerow or lindens will look nice around that grassy spot at the high school. Good shout, Margaret. Yes, we can do that. Just watch and learn and pick up new ideas. That's exactly how I want it to work, Stallington. Yeah, just like... You know, what is it now? 2 hours, 35 minutes of like inspiration that you can just dive into whenever you need it. That's how I'm hoping it works anyway. Right, flour mill. And we'll do some finaglables with this. So let's bring it so the fences is flush with the wall. That exposes the silos to the road. At which point we can then do a little road through here to service it. And we'll worry about this riverbank in a second. It's obviously not going to stay like that. Okay. Touch more finagle needed. And then there we go. Almost the same number as likes to watching. Yes, we just dipped below 400 for the first time in a long time. That is insane. I really appreciate everyone turning up for it. It's yeah, this really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Okay. Oh, hello. Let's do a little car park here. No snapping. That's straight on. Yes. Node controller is going to fix this. Let's bring this in. We can then use this to say that... Why are these traffic overlays not going away when I close my menus? Please go away. That you are indeed a bend, and it will remove that awkwardness for us. So we're going to have a little car park there at an angle. And then let's do some service painter. And then I'll do that chain link fence boundary again too. To run with space. And then this can be the new entry and exit into the bakery site. Okay. What theme are you using? Theme mixer? This is Colossal Order's temperate theme, mate. But I'm using the relight average LUT, which will leave your game looking like this. Hey Kitsune, welcome into the stream, my friend. How are you? Welcome on in. Is there a particular reason you use Propline Tool and Prop and Tree Anarchy over Prop Anarchy and Tree Anarchy mods? No, just old habits. Yeah. Old habits, I guess. I always started playing with those, and then I think they were released after I started using them. I do have the new Tree Anarchy here, but not the new Prop Anarchy. I don't know, the old one works fine for me. It does a job, does what I need it to. Okay. So yes, you will eventually receive your distribution of flour. Actually, can we squeeze in a little warehouse here as well? You're going to be too big, aren't you? I can already tell. Who are you? No. No, you're going to be perfect. Oh, yes. It's not too big. And then you will store flour for the flour mill. Or for the bakery, rather. This can, not that it makes a difference because we're not playing with monetary, but that'll be well fed enough to be on 150% production. Okay, the secret to the pies is the flour made from locally grown grain that flourish in the rich soil of Ex's maps. It does. Fertilise with the blood of the lambs as well in this city. Okay. Want your favourite series so far? Do you mean what is my favourite series so far? Ilos. Ilos is, yeah. Ilos is the favourite. It is like eclipsed Palaven now, yeah. Yes. Parking on the roundabouts. Thank you, TC. Thank you, mate. Fremwood? Yes, yes, Fremwood it is. Good Fremwood. Never going to escape that. It's with me for life now. It's going to be on my headstone, that, isn't it? Here lay overcharged egg. Brother. Son. Father and creator of Fremwood. Cool. I love hearing you saying that you love Ilos the best. Yeah, it's eclipsed it, hasn't it? Yeah, I think it has now. It has eclipsed it now. Okay. Yeah, I think until Ilos' downtown went in, Palaven was still the king, but now Ilos has its downtown and it's got its Margrid frames fully stretched out. Yeah, Ilos is the best. think I'm happy with this, guys. This is quite cute, right? Are we happy with this sort of entrance to the city? This is my first, like, Vanilla Plus series as well. Because Ilos was so heavily modded to the point where this wasn't like a stepping stone. This is what I should have done first. I should have done like a stepping stone series, like a Vanilla Plus after Novaria. But no, straight in at the deep end with Ilos. Jesus. Give it up for Fremwood. It's got its charm to it. It's got its charm. It's just, it's mass zoned, and I don't play like that anymore. Like, there's some cute parks in there. Like, the skyline construction isn't the worst, but if you look away from those areas, it's just shitloads of mass zoning. It looks awful. It's terrible. But you know, we have to start somewhere, right? Humble beginnings and all that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this cute little start, right? Can you give a tour? Yeah, sure. Yeah, should we have a little tour before we think about wrapping things up here today? We've gone back up against 400 again. 423 of you here now. Thank you for turning up, everyone. Really do appreciate it. So for those that wanted to follow along, here's kind of the bird's eye view of the first little rural town area. Just off of one of Eggs's interchanges, we've got a very basic, minimalistic, but aesthetically placed farm against the rail line here. With a slaughterhouse against the highway. We got some cotton fields and lambs in here too. And then the hay bales in the field. It's like nothing on Noob's Guide Farm, but it demands industry, so it's fine. Angled farm building over in the corner here as well. This is my favourite bit of the city. A bit of vanilla detailing with some fruit markets on the edge of town. Quick map mention, it's remastered Azure Gulf Alpha. The car wash next to the foul oil. Nice little combo of buildings. Lots of chain link fencing around, and then we come into town where we have some industrial space in with generic zoned industry producing some goods for us. Probably to be changed. I'm not a massive lover of doing that. We'll make it more detailed. Then some somewhat questionable IMT work on the roundabout. With some really nice roundabout decoration actually. A little like maintenance pathway up to the water tower with the earthquake sensor. And some wild hedge rings around the edge of the roundabouts worked out quite nicely for this sort of stuff. Some vanilla prop detailing on the IMT islands with a IMT crosswalk in there as well. Factory, which I love that. This is like maybe one of my new favourite views. This is super cute, having the bakery facing into a roundabout like that. Really nice. And then a flour mill next door to it. And then we come down the main street with generic European suburbia out here. There's nothing too special about these. This is just like starting population for the city. With some mirrored, flowy sort of green belt over here. As to how things flow around, I think it's pretty cute. A little bit of nature reserve fencing, some rural power lines as well. Schools for the Sims. We have Hannibal Lecter's psychiatrist office, which needs ever so slightly moving off because that node was stretched out. There we go. And then, yeah, there's buses flowing through the town. We come into a school. We've got some commercial sort of sat as a main road sort of area here. And then some selective plopped commercial from University City over this side. And then in city buses with some vanilla little detailing things over this side. Benches on the restrooms and taxi stands to extended bus shelter. And then more greenbelt around this side of the river, which is much more overgrown. And yeah, that's it. That's the city tour. It's small. If you've got to add car parking spaces, yes, I will add car parking spaces in once we get them off the workshop, because I forgot to download them. So, yes, car parking spaces have been forgotten, but that's because I don't have them. I forgot to download them. Well, not download them, just turn them on. I'll do it after this stream, and then they'll be there for the next stream as well. Yeah, and that's kind of it. I think that's going to be a nice, sensible start to the city, guys. Oh, DH with a... Oh, the sex bots are back. Again. Idiots. Let me... Oh, yeah, Fusey's hidden him. Nice one. Thank you, Fusey. You got him. DH with a 0.99 USL Super Chat. Didn't say anything. Thank you so much, D. Appreciate the support, mate. Thank you so much. I need to get an apartment in the city. It looks so nice. Know that cute stuff live in the stream. Yeah, it's not been a bad little start to the map, has it? Yeah, we'll definitely call this the end on the first stream, I think, because I do want these VODs to be watchable coming back, and we're coming up to nearly 3 hours now, and that's a big chunk for someone to watch in for a start of a city. But there's a lot of detail and ideas in here. Right. Let's put a nighttime view on. Should we get the sunset over the town from the roundabout? Yeah. So here's the start of our creative mode live streams. Yes, please. It's nice, isn't it? I'm really happy with it. Really happy. Okay, guys, I am going to leave the stream there. So if you want to dive off now, you can. We'll have a little chat before we do wrap things up, just about some information and upcoming videos and whatnot. I don't think there's anyone to host. No, there isn't. There's no one streaming anyway. Actually, I did find a cute video earlier that I'm going to host as well. So we'll do that in a second. But yes, thank you for hanging out on the first creative mode stream, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully managed to find some inspiration and ideas. That's really what I want this series to function as. Where we can just hang out on streams, you know, put little builds together on a really, really nice map. And again, if you haven't downloaded this, please go show Eggsy some support. He's just done such a wonderful job of making the best map even better. And I'm really, really enjoying building on it. Lots of fun. And there's mountains here as well, so we can get some hillside stuff on the go eventually. Lots of downtime projects to get involved with. Really, really cool. I think we've broken the stream record tonight. Did we peak at, what was it, 501? I think we had. That's insane. 500 people. That's a new stream, live stream viewing record. So thank you for all the support. All of the live chat donations as well, the super chat stuff, like that's really generous. Thank you so much for the support. It's like just means the world to me. It makes me emotional. I did see just someone ask when is the next live stream. So this series will be streamed different days and different times, so we can hang out with you all in different time zones. It will be delayed if Ilos needs more work, because Ilos is the main city, and that's what has to be made first. So say for example, if we get like a Sky Harbour sized project that takes me multiple days to plan and record, then this stream will be knocked back in favour of that. Ilos has to take priority. But please get in our Discord. I will schedule these streams at least a day before they happen, so turn on notifications, get in our Discord, and you'll also be pinged in there a day in advance of when they happen. So if you want to keep following this series live, there's many ways you can be notified of it. Just go ahead and do it. Discord, YouTube notifications, Twitter as well. Follow me on Twitter if you want. I tweet it there when it gets scheduled as well. But yes, 5B1C, my second episode of this rotation, will premiere on the channel tomorrow at 11 AM. That is Friday. I've got that right, okay? 5B is definitely tomorrow. I'm going to schedule the premiere after this stream ends, so you'll get a notification for that as well. And another episode of Farthest Frontier will be out on Saturday, and for those that have been following that series, if you haven't seen that series either, please go follow Farthest Frontier. It's a really, really fun game. I'm really enjoying it, so you'll certainly be seeing more of that. Episode 2 will be out on Saturday. And then from next week, now we're back off holiday, we will fall back into normal schedule with Noob's Guide, Farthest Frontier, Ilos, this series, and probably Urbex City Builder as well, because I've had the devs send me a key. So I'll probably make a video on that, and we'll see what we think. Alright, well, let's have a little shout out for some of you all before we wrap things up. We go for Soviet Union, Michael Stannington. That's 2 separate people, by the way. A few Candy, Jennifer, Lauren, Brad, Shake Styles. You're getting so good, Egg. Have a good one, you too, Shake. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. Damn, just came here. Sorry, Soviet. Hope we catch you next time, mate. Trees in the far background like a vanilla skyline spires. Yeah, they do, don't they, Rich? Yeah, they do. That's cute. Like your Sky Harbour Airport recreation, a huge aviation thank you, Flight Sim. But yeah, for G, E6, Jody, Asan, Scope, Margaret, Jeff, Andreas, Sap, Kerry, Brad, just, yeah, thank you for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate the support. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. And don't forget as well to leave me a like if you have enjoyed it, and a comment on the live stream VOD after it's processed. Really helps this series and will help keep more interest in it. So thank you so much. Alright. Well, that's that. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh wait, no, we haven't shown the host. Don't go, don't go, don't go. I haven't given the host. Wait, don't leave. 1 second. So Insu Plays posted a really cute vanilla tram detailing video. He doesn't have many subscribers. He's only on like 422, which is really small. So please go show him some support. Say hello, people, in his chats. You know, get him bubbling. Say hello, basically. Yeah, just nice detailing ideas if you're in the vanilla game. Right, if you don't like getting props off the workshop. So it's good. Yes, but otherwise I will shut up and I will leave it there. I need to go do some food shopping and sort cocoa beans out. But I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for the support. I love you all. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.